got a video today for Amir completing Homebound. Amir, his passive just lets him see things that are coming from behind him that are little triangles on his screen. Orbital Surveillance lets you see enemies for a short period that are red. They get an outline, and the Precision Strike is just a big laser. Because Amir is an operative, he can only use Scout Rifle, Grenade Launcher, or the Carbine Rifle. You're going to want Carbine Rifle, with Resourcefulness, Explosive Rounds, and Lead Poisoning being the best build in slot. And then secondary is your choice. I personally take the SMG with Weakness Exploitation. So, Homebound at the moment is in a completely high threat area. I would take Thumper and Shock Grenades. Shock Grenades because they're just always useful, especially with flatbacks that you'll have in Nova Ridge. Being in a very high threat area, it is a little bit harder, but we'll see how we go. Amir having the lowest health in the game, or the lowest health pool, is quite a detriment, but it's not unreasonable to still use him solo. However, he is probably better suited to squad play. Oh, are they dead? I don't like that they stay alive even after being killed. That's distracting. But again, it's only my I've played a few games as Amir. He's not my preferred choice though. I'd like to still think I have enough game knowledge to make most of them work though. No, that's sorted. Yeah, I can see that being useful, especially with the current weather. I'm gonna grab this camp just in case I die, which likely, but we'll try avoid deaths. I do believe Amir has to be played a lot slower, as in you need to be very calculated with when you're going in and out. Okay, finally got up. Rather than go and check if one of these was locked, you just run around the back and you can just drop down, and wherever this hollow is, that's the one that's going to be locked. So that's the one you need to blow up and then go in and look at. Being able to see the enemies coming is actually not terribly bad either. Pro tip in a moment. No, you can check if there's dinos out there, and given the fact that it's a Rex, I can still drop my Thumper out there. Give that a second to gather the aggro, and then send this flying. And then hopefully, provided that this still works the way, I shouldn't have moved him away. I have thought before that it will kill them, but having that Rex is not ideal at all. I really don't realise how much I miss Jurgen until I get into a fight with a Rex. And actually this is going to be a decent fight. Here we go. Let's see, what can't we do with this boy?
Well, that's not working out. Bull just went down.
Oh, you're gonna have to move. Alright.
Shit, I'm down.
That was a bit how you going. Alright.
Just got the wind knocked out of me.
What we're gonna do is, cause there's so much up there, I know, and I'm low on ammo, I can just run down here, and there'll be ammo at this radar relay and equipment. So that was a little bit. I don't think I should have died there, but the poison damage clearly
Eyes open.
did a number on me. But now we can go back and we'll have another go at it.
Pinging the air. Gotta break those blades. Fire on the throat. Fire in the hole.
He hits hard. It's much harder.
Fire in the hole.
What I'm trying to use is the. Oh, there we go. He's down. Use the SMG to really
Scanning area.
to use its weakness exploitation to my advantage.
Stay in one piece, buddy.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, there we go. Did he spawn any hollows? That'll be our next problem. No. We got through that. That wasn't terrible.
Nothing here. Perfect. That should be all of them. But we still can't access their autopilot without a sturdier signal. You should be able to find a radar antenna close by. See if you can get it online.
No. Oh yeah, your laser won't work if there's a roof, which is never, well, which makes perfect sense. Where is that Anki at? Ah, there's a hollow as well. We want to remove that.
Pinging the area.
Again, we're not too worried about the fact that we're using up a bunch of ammo because we're a in the game solo. Once you got the Yankee poisoned, that's when you want to get your SMG out and just shred face with them. What we're doing is we're just going to try and get a lull in the action so we can heal up. Okay, there we go. That hasn't been too bad. Not terrible. We're still alive. We haven't totally wrecked. We went down once. With Jurgen, I'm able to do these in like 25 minutes or so. Like 5-starring these. We'll see if it's any better or worse with this guy, with Amir over here. I'm gonna just chuck that down there now. Again, this time we haven't had bulk Ankies come in yet. I'm deciding I dislike this more and more as I use it.
Got a well, that's it. Flat back up ahead.
Yeah, disliking
Grenade out.
the red outline. I was hoping I could get away from that. You basically have to heal all the time.
Go ahead and send the death beam.
Okay.
Anyone else want to negotiate? Fire in the hole.
Working again. Great. Signal strong enough. Here they go. All right. Head towards the next airfield and let's see if we can get some more.
This is quite a lot more of a challenge, which is good. I haven't been challenged in this for a while. Alright. There we go. Alright, seeing as we're still solo, we can just sit here now and grab up the ammo and the equipment. Then we can remove this bad boy. Because it is an insane one, we'll still have to do that once more, where we have to defend it while it repairs. I am hoping that A, we do not have to do that too, because A is the hardest one for that to work at, because you were just swarmed, you don't have anything protecting your back. Like at least in at B and C you have dinos only coming at you from one direction. But we might not be so lucky.
Great. You're there. Let's get inside the hangars and see if we can find some ships.
Seeing as they can't come up and get me, well they can, they'll be about to in a sec, I'm not careful. But you can just take hot shots. They're getting there slowly. And then it's done, which is much easier than going down there and trying to fight them. That's a little bit cheesy, but not to the point of stupid cheese.
Radar relay over there, if you don't mind reactivating it.
Oh, in my opinion, I don't think that was stupid cheese, like making the game way too easy. There are a few watches that you want to remove quickly in here. One of them is straight in
Watcher, we need to deal with it fast.
there, when I finally can hit it. You'd think I actually know how to play the game, but it would appear not. We'll jump off that so that he, yeah, more likely so that he would go flying and oh, that's not good. I'm down for sure. Alright.
Patch it up. Pinging the area.
Okay. We're gonna need ammo.
Only one mag left. Flat bag is gone.
Again, like I said, you're gonna have to play a lot slower as Amir. Which is not great. There should always be ammo just around here. Right. Well, there's one other watcher that's just over there somewhere, but we haven't got to him yet.
Pinging the area.
If this happens, there's bound to be... oh no,
Hook me into the launch
it's
console.
not.
We'll get it out
Oh,
of
it's not the one where he's
Out she goes.
I'll be able to talk about what I was going to say in a sec, hopefully. but you can typically know where a flatback will spawn
Got it.
if you open up one of the drop ships and it's covered in goo. There's an easy way to tell where, and that's the other watcher there.
Scanning ahead.
Ah, here, like this, and there'll be one that should spawn either side.
Great.
Sometimes it's left, sometimes it's right. I'm getting slaughtered. When you're healing, you need to be able to jump back and know where you're jumping to. Like, that wasn't very good then, because I didn't know where I was going.
Woo, got the flatback.
So what I want to do now is get in quickly at these. Because you don't want the hollows sitting up any longer than you can.
That's much better.
Okay.
Plugging in.
There we go.
Whew. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, gotta check these next two. We're still alright for ammo. There is ammo at that radar there.
Just what we're
Oh,
looking
we got
for.
another
Let me
clear
in
one.
and I'll
That's
move it
good.
outside. Perfect. Moving it outside.
And I'm pretty sure this one's going to be locked and we should have just gone underneath, but I will just check. No.
No
Oh,
drop
because
ships
there's
here.
nothing in there.
Let's see what's in the other hangars.
Okay.
That's all of them.
Oh, we're cruising.
Connect to the autopilot. I'm
We
gonna need a
are
stronger system.
cruising.
Assigned.
Now, hopefully this doesn't need to be
Here we go.
repaired. Please, 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 please.
Oh crap. Seems I
Alright.
overcharged the antenna a bit. Could you fix it for me? Just let me know.
Well,
I'll send down a few.
I'm gonna heal to full and grab this, even though I don't need it. This next fight will be rough. It'll be rougher than that last one because you typically get a lot more things spawning. There'll be another hole that might come up here or a little bit on the other side. I'm just trying to be ready for them. There's a dude, we don't want that. Again, like I said, you want to be getting... you want to be moving yourself around and removing the hollows, basically. So I just spoke without speaking.
Flatback up ahead. Well, that's not working. Grenade it. Laser, please.
The laser's very how you going as far as its damage.
Got a flatback.
I don't want to get hit by one of those. They'll severely hinder me. Again, you're going to want to heal early on Amir because he's just very how you going.
Getting through the armor.
These purple ones are really starting to affect me. I need to be able to jump. Okay, that's garbage. Alright, just gonna have to turn and run. Sometimes your jumping backwards won't work the way you want it to, so just run. Flatbacks, perfect thing to just run from. They are not a fun experience for anyone just learning how to play the game, but that's alright. We surviving. We are out here surviving. I could do the event, not the event, the emergence event, but we'll We'll see. At the moment, I'm still
There.
running.
Have a look inside the hangars.
I'm still dying a lot, so. Or going nearly down. I've only gone down once, I think. But it's certainly.
Flatback up ahead.
It's an eye opener to play as a different. A different hero.
Straight ahead. Flatback down. Yeah, no, this isn't the right approach. Scan the area. Watcher, gotta get rid of it quick. Got the bull.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of red. Okay. Okay, we're nearly done here. What do we got? Where would be? Yeah, 1600. If I can just get this happening, happy days. Okay. Oh,
One more. Just what we were hoping for.
okay.
Plugging in.
We'll just try and heal. I'm pretty sure that should kill him as it charges over him, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. There'll be a flatback either side. There he is. He picks up. They pick either one or the other. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that flatback gets drawn into the thumper.
Make things a lot easier.
Oh,
Out she goes.
now that should. Yeah. See? Does do damage to them. I thought it did.
That seems to be all the ships in the area. I should be able to remote access the autopilot and a more powerful connection.
Yeah, there should be some way to make Amir more powerful.
One nearby.
Either way, we're good at the moment because we
Patch it up.
were able to do that.
That's
1700 points.
I just realized that
I don't think I want to try and do it. You could repair Nova Ridge.
be too far. I've marked them on your map. Let me know when you've arrived and I'll get
Nah,
you
we'll
shipped
do it. We'll do it for the sake of still playing the game out to to where it could be a lot harder. If we repair that and extract there, oof, that'll be something. Seeing as it is not, it's not easy.
Great. Got all the black box data.
Yeah, because I've already found this guy cannot kill flatbacks the same way Jurgen can. What we had were a few technical difficulties here, so I'm just going to do a voiceover over the last little part of this what happened when repairing and extracting this. You'll see a few jumps and a few cuts. But what happened was we're running around, obviously, trying to use the environment to the best of my advantage and avoiding the flatbacks. The flatbacks in this situation are what are going to cause the biggest issue. As you can see, going with the carbine and poisoning into the SMG does remove flatbacks quickly, provided you have enough time without being attacked by the other dinos, that is, which makes obvious sense as you can clearly see. The rest of what I was doing was just trying to make sure I'm moving around, and I wanted to start the extraction as soon as possible, so that's why I waited. That was my attempt at trying to shoot them all through the other side. Didn't quite work out the way I thought it would, but I don't think it turned out too badly in the end, all things considered. So that was the first time I'd ever used the laser in a way that I thought was actually beneficial, as typically I find that the laser puts you in a position where you are no longer you're just not strong, because you just open yourself up. The only way it would work is in that team situation where a jack or someone is conning everyone to attack him. Right there was just a weird interaction where I got knocked up by the Anki and downed at the same time, thus letting me heal, because I should not have been able to get out of that. That was a very lucky situation, and so it just meant that I could jump up and then grab my grab another equipment pack. He's still going around. I attempted to use a laser again, but as you can see, you start to take aggro, and it's just, you don't know what's coming from any side, and so you'll go down too easily. And then even here, getting hit by the purple raptor of death, basically. Like, the necrosis raptors are incredibly powerful at the moment. I think it's more because you can't heal whilst being stun locked for that 6 seconds, or whatever it is, 5 or 6 seconds, and you can't jump really either. Yeah, I was getting blue spitted in the end by that one in the corner. By this point, with the dropship on approach, I was just trying to hold out, because I knew that I had my 2058 points, which is all you need. So as you can see, it's a little bit higher than that. I don't think I noticed it at this point yet. I think I see it in a moment, and then I just jumped straight on. Yeah, it was as I was climbing around that corner, I think is when I realised. And then I was just trying to jump on quickly. As you can see, that's the mission complete with 5 stars, still on, which are using Amir this time. In the end, it isn't anything too exciting, nothing super crazy from the loot crates. Still only chasing a few different things left, but I hope that it helped and you learnt something. And yeah, happy dino hunting in the future. Thank you.